All right, so it's going to be interesting to see what YouTube finds offensive. This is a night that collecting fruit. How is this going to be offensive? We're going to find out if YouTube is going to flag this. Uh, it's really amazing how they're going against gaming, and the majority of these games are violent. So I don't know any video game that's really that much not violent, because they're all just about violent. But anyway, it's bad news for YouTube and gaming when they just don't want to back one of the top industries out there. You know, why wouldn't you take advantage of promoting Grand Theft Auto or any of these other games on the platform and use those games to build up YouTube? So that's really stupid that they're going against that. They think that they know what family wants, and like, that's just dumb. That's a wrong decision, wrong direction. Make me the damn CEO, that's for sure. But anyway, will put me on the payroll. I mean, I am on the payroll, but a higher payroll, really. Yeah, they need to change a lot of stuff. The whole purpose is to magnify them and magnify the income for YouTube, not to take away the income. And what's happening with a lot of these companies is they're doing these off-the-wall changes that's going to hurt their bottom line. It's going to hurt their income. And you don't want to hurt your income on YouTube. You want to boost your income. You want YouTube to be the most successful it could possibly be. So you should embrace gaming. You should find ways to allow gaming and allow everything that wasn't allowed before. Like, you should be able to use the music. You should be able to work out a deal. Just like they didn't work out a deal for Disney, they should work out a deal with the gaming platforms where they could use their actual music from the video games and stop having creators block the music. That should be recognized. But again, there's a lot of things that need to change with YouTube. Another thing I feel is that they need to change the whole income structure. You know, and the way I think things are screwed up when it comes to YouTube Shorts and, you know, live streams and all, how these things make money. They need to make more of an incentive, or where YouTubers can make more money. Because if YouTubers can make more money, like if they got a little bit higher pay rate, even if it's like the smallest thing, they probably would work harder to make more content. And YouTubers, like the individuals themselves, the influencers, are what made YouTube famous and popular, and not the company itself. So they need to recognize creators, you know, and help creators. And they should, you know, they were even doing stuff like they were rewarding YouTubers, like giving them free shit. And that shit stopped. They gave you like a movie ticket. They gave you a free voucher for food or some shit. That all of a sudden they stopped all that shit. I wonder why. It's like, stop being cheap. You're a multi-billion-dollar company. You could fucking afford to do shit like that. You know, if it's going to make you money. But I always know that every time it's time to get paid in December, a lot of people get fucking screwed over with their YouTube check, where they're like, oh, well, it fell within, didn't fall within the time limit. And then you wind up getting a check in January instead of December. And that shit's majority of the people, you know, that are just low, small YouTubers, you know. I would just change it. I would even change the $100 thing to make it $50 to start making money. You know, just cut that threshold too. You got to get in, like, you got to understand that there's a lot of platforms out there like TikTok and everybody, Twitch, and you got to compete with them. So you got to want people to come to your platform. You got to welcome it. You got to give them incentive to stream, you know? And if you're not giving them incentive, and if you keep doing shit, like, YouTube is going to make it where Twitch stays in business if Twitch was going out of business. You know, like, it's like stupid mistakes that a YouTube's doing. It's going to boost other platforms. Why boost other platforms? Boost YouTube. But you're forcing people. Like, I'm going to Twitch to stream the gaming because, like, this is stupid. Every damn stream I gets flagged. This is 10,389. But I want to be able to play Resident Evil on here without some bullshit. I want to play House of the Dead without some bullshit, and I can't do that. All right, take care. Bye for now.